today we are going to do something that's kind of different than my other videos. I guess I don't have a very strict idea for my channel yet. I'm kind of just doing whatever comes to mind. Today I thought we would cover just some 2022 fashion trends, what I like, what I dislike about them. I just want to disclaim, I am a 16-year-old high school girl with no formal fashion education. Please take all my opinions with a grain of salt. I'm sure you rock whatever you wear. If you disagree with one of the things I like, that's fine. We all have our own preferences. We're gonna start with subversive basics. So this is something that's, I don't know, it's very futuristic. I'm kind of torn on how I feel about the trend in general. I think it kind of depends which way you take it for me personally. It's cleaner, more cohesive. That is something that I could see myself wearing. It's very dystopian in a way, which I think is really interesting for the time we're living in, because obviously we've had some crazy things happen in the last few years. So I don't know, it's just an interesting thing that I've noticed kind of coinciding with some of our societal occurrences. Overall, I think it's an interesting fashion trend. I don't own any subversive basics, but it's something that I've definitely looked into, I guess. I have some saved on my Pinterest board for clothes. So I'll link my Pinterest down below. Just kind of, I think, have to get used to it almost. Skater beanies. So of course skater beanies, these are kind of timeless. And they've been trending for a little while, right? But what I think has been really trending more is the fold over ones. I actually have one of my own here. I'll give an example. This is just from Target, but it's got that fold over, and I think that's kind of the one that we've traditionally been seeing in the past. But these single layer with often some design on them feel very late, this is gonna be a confusing sentence, but late early 2000s, if you know what I mean. So not a 2001, but more like a 2007. I think they're really cute. I would own more if I thought hats looked good on me. I have tried so many times. They just never look good on me unless they kind of go up and have a little pom-pom, and I feel like that's Christian Girl Autumn, which nothing wrong with Christian Girl Autumn, but that's not my personal style, contrary to what you're seeing today. I'm wearing my Taylor Swift red cardigan today, my favorite. But yeah, I really like the skater beanies. I think they're really versatile. I'll be interested to see if they stay in style as the warmer seasons progress. I just don't think I'll be wearing any, but I've definitely been saving some on my Pinterest, and yeah, I think they're cute. Sheen jeans. Okay, so this is not a very technical term by any means, but this is what I call them. So, or H&M jeans, basically just jeans with very conspicuous patterns, very loud in your face patterns. These kind of got big in 2020 with the resurgence of Y2K, but I think they've kind of cemented into a very specific subset of fashion, kind of this is gonna sound so unprofessional, untechnical, but Harry Styles listeners, people who wear these look like they have treat people with kindness in their bio, which is not a bad thing by any means. You can be a Harry Styles fan all you want. It's great. But I'm staunchly opposed to these. Unfortunately, I think that they are obnoxious. They look cheap. They look tacky. And I think that it's gonna be something that we look back on in a few years, and I'm just gonna be like, But people can make it look cute. I can appreciate your artistic pursuits in this outfit, but it's just very much not for me. Next, we're gonna have biker jackets. This is not a huge trend right now, and I think a lot of the things I'm talking about aren't necessarily huge trends currently, but they're just something I've been seeing a lot. I don't know how to explain because that's basically what a trend is, but they're not what you think of when you think of trendy, but I just see a lot of people wearing them. I mean, leather jackets are timeless. People are always wearing leather jackets. Every time I go out, I'm wearing a leather jacket, you know? I think this is just kind of like an interesting take on them. I really like them, especially because leather jackets, I mean, they're never gonna get boring, but sometimes you just want to switch it up a little, which is fair. These are really cute and they're a great alternative for spicing things up. Definitely been keeping my eye out for them at secondhand stores because it's not really on any shopping sites, plus I stick to thrifting. That's kind of all I have to say. It's not very complex. Okay, so lace jeans. I think these are super cute. I don't think that I will be hopping on the trend anytime soon just because I feel like it's gonna die out pretty quickly because there's only so much you can do with the lace up. I haven't seen a ton of people wearing them. They just pop up every once in a while on my, I was gonna say Picolage account, my Pinterest account. They remind me of Christina Aguilera. So next we have Asymmetry. I haven't seen a ton of this. I've seen it in a lot of high-low dresses or even like some skirts. Actually, I was looking for a picture and I couldn't find one, but I swear that Devonley Carlson has been wearing some. I see it paired a lot with big, tall cowboy boots or just like tall boots in general, leather boots. I'm kind of on the fence with this trend. I don't think it's super cute, to be honest. Cowboy boots is a whole nother thing. I'm not super into cowboy boots. I don't think that they're the cutest thing in the world. It's really interesting because I feel like the Y2K trend is dying out, but I feel like we didn't necessarily see these asymmetrical dresses or these high-low dresses with the resurgence in Y2K, so that's kind of coming in now. There's such a amalgamations of styles that are popular right now. I think it's really cool actually because I feel like there's not one way to be fashionable or one way to be trendy right now, which I'm behind that idea. Puffy bags. Okay, I feel like I'm gonna rock some boats with this one, but definitely have been seeing these come in style with puffer jackets. I thought the puffer jackets were a cute trend on its own, and then it started spreading to other areas of life. Yeah, puffy bags, not my thing. I think that they are tacky. I feel like they'd be really loud too. Like I feel like you'd be walking and it'd be like when you're walking in snow pants. So Subversive knitwear. Okay, so I think that this is kind of a culmination of two different trends that I'm talking about in this video. One I haven't addressed quite yet, but Subversive basics, I think is really interesting. I think it's really fun to look at. I think that it is slightly tacky, but it's, I don't know, it's just interesting. It catches your eye. It's a way you can wear knitwear in the summer. I personally don't own any, and I probably won't get any just because I can't see it having much longevity, just like durability or just like trend wise, so I don't think I'll invest in any of this. Yeah, I just think it's really interesting how Subversive Basics seems to have so many piggybacks lately. Just really diving into that futuristic aspect. Okay, next we have crochet wear. And crochet wear is definitely not an exclusively 2022 trend. We've been seeing crochet wear since summer 2020. It kind of started blossoming, but I think that it was kind of dormant for a while, and it's resurfacing again this year. I've been seeing Emma Chamberlain wear a ton. Yeah, I think it's fine. I actually did just buy a crochet skirt for when I go to the beach, but I'm not super into the trend. It's very summery. It's really good for the beach because cover-ups are traditionally very ugly. And so I think it's nice to have a fashionable alternative when you're going to the beach and you don't want to just be like, hey, okay, I'm in a giant t-shirt, which, you know, that can be cute too. But sometimes you want to feel girly and feminine. All right, we're gonna move on to pass-knee skirts. It's basically just long skirts or midi skirts, kind of. I've been seeing these a lot. They've been kind of making a slow but formidable comeback for a couple years now. I have a hard time getting behind them, especially the new jean variation. I just can't really visualize the appeal to it. I have a hard time grasping it. I don't know, maybe I'm just behind the times. I do not have TikTok, so that, I mean, you know, I am kind of behind in that aspect. I also see it in like kilts. I personally think these are atrocious. I'm sorry. But I do not like especially, I was kind of talking about it earlier with the high-low and asymmetrical, but like they're often worn with cowboy boots or like high boots. I'm just not into high boots or cowboy boots. Fashion, subjective. Last but not least, fur. Fur, I mean, fur is kind of always in style, whether it's considered tacky or luxurious at the time. I think it's kind of playing into a little bit of both currently, which I think is really interesting. It's almost like kind of that Russian look, or almost even like a little bit messy French girl, or I think her name is Penny Lane in Almost Famous. I haven't watched the movie, it's on my to-be watched, but like short hair more has been popular since, it's been coming back since around 2018, I would say, but now it's kind of that long, like realistic look is kind of coming back, kind of shaggy fur, which I think is interesting. I don't own any fur, I probably won't buy any fur. The longer can sometimes look a little bit more luxurious depending what you pair it with. I'm just curious to see where it gets taken because I've been seeing it on all sorts of different things. Most frequently on coats, and then occasionally with like those Russian hats. Let me know what you think of these fashion trends. I want to reiterate, fashion, very subversive, guys. Very subversive. Enjoy your day. Let me know what you want to see. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will talk to you later. Bye!